Welcome back. Singing a variety of patriotic songs coming our way down College Avenue is the entry from Pentecostals of the Fox Cities. This beautifully decorated entry is themed One Nation Under God and has been decorated to honor Old Glory.
And here is our entry from the Gamey County Fair, a nonprofit organization striving for family fun and agricultural education. Riding through the parade is Gamey County Fairist of the fair, Morgan Reimish. She's been the face of the fair for the past year now, speaking for and representing the Gamey County Fair. From farm animals, carnival rides, to grandstand entertainment, you can't run out of things to do at the Gamey County Fair. Hello, Morgan.
Morgan had the most beautiful parade wave, just fantastic. With over 20 vehicles at the Military Veterans Museum and Education Center of Oshkosh, it is proud to have a few of them in the parade today. The vehicles seen here represent military vehicles from World War II, the Korean War, and the Vietnam War. The mission of the Military Veterans Museum is to honor our nation's history through preservation and education. All from the Military Veterans Museum in Oshkosh. A lot of people get a kick out of seeing these old military vehicles.
Not very often you get a chance to see what you can see here on College Avenue. Every year on this day, some spectacular entries.
And for some of them, it's a reminder of the time that they served. They rode on these vehicles during wartime. So the one after the tanker has a name, Brutus, it looks like. All right, we'll see that.
See why.
It's a Vietnam gun truck, and its name is Brutus, and they've got the guns on top. That is something to see.
One of the most important services our nation provides, the Disabled American Veterans Transportation Service, offering veterans transportation to and from appointments free of charge, Monday through Friday. They offer over 100,000 miles of ridership to veterans traveling to the Milwaukee VA or the Green Bay VA healthcare centers, and we can't thank them enough.
Representing the Midwestern Rodeo in Manawa on horseback are Midwestern Rodeo Queen Sarah Harmon of Hortonville and Midwestern Rodeo Princess Tia King of Seymour. The Manawa Lions-sponsored rodeo voted the Great Lakes Circuit's best medium rodeo, which attracts over 15,000 people a year to Manawa. It's big, it's wild, it's western. It's the Midwestern Rodeo in Manawa. Always a support vehicle afterwards.
Support vehicle with the shovel.
Yes, we don't see that. There's a Schipperke dog in that window of that. I can spot one a mile away.
Decorated in red, white, and blue, Griffle's Biomat from Menasha joining us in today's parade. Founded in 1940, Griffle's pioneered the process in which blood plasma is collected from donors and used to manufacture life-saving therapies. They opened up in Menasha in 2016.
From the Neenah Menasha U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary, our next entry is their flotilla, Neenah Menasha Patrol Boat. The vessel is 21 feet long and used by the flotilla members to patrol the Lake Winnebago water basin. While on patrol, the crew assists boats that might be having trouble, looks for navigation hazards, gives vessel safety exams to boaters requesting one, and helps educate boaters out on the water. That's the Coast Guard Auxiliary from Neenah Menasha. They do a lot of work to support people A lot of boaters, recreational boaters this time of year, rely on the Coast Guard Auxiliary.
And with a special guest, street side, our Paul Evenson. Hiya, Paul.
Hey, Tom and Aaron. Yes, we are here with a young man who just completed yet another Appleton Flag Day Parade. I'm here with Fran Evans.
Hi.
Hi. Good afternoon to you. Thanks.
I was recruited.
I know you were.
Okay.
I know you were. But you just got off the Appleton City
I
Band.
marched with the Appleton City Band this morning. So we were about the second unit in the parade, and we stepped off promptly at 2 o'clock. Normally, the Appleton City Band starts out with the Star Spangled Banner, but we were honored this year with the Marine Band from North Carolina. Yeah. So we followed them in the parade. It's wonderful to be here. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. A lot of people out here, a lot of excitement, a lot of kids. What a wonderful way to show tribute to veterans. We just had Veterans Day a couple of weeks ago, and soon we're going to have the 4th of July. It's just wonderful to be out here with the people to celebrate the freedoms that we have. So thank you.
And how long have you been playing with the City Band or involved with that group?
Okay, thank you for asking. I only marched with the Appleton City Band, and I've been doing that for about 40 years. I'm actually a member of the Kimberly Community Band, but my tradition on this parade, I want to be marching. So that's why I wasn't out with the Kimberly Band today. But both are very, very fine groups. I'm proud to be with either one of them, or both of them, I should say.
Well, I'm sure both groups are proud to have you a part of them.
Thank you.
Well, Fran, thank you for coming out, sharing a little of your
It's been
Flag Day
my
with
pleasure.
us.
Thanks for asking
You
me.
bet,
Thank
you bet,
Thanks.
you bet. Tom and Aaron, back to you.
Paulie, thank you. As they were talking, you saw Contract Transport Services coming past with another tribute, this one to the United States Coast Guard, and also you saw Prevent Suicide. Fox City's joining us in this year's parade.
And
Aaron,
now
you always get this one every year.
it's the Gamey Dog Club strolling down College Avenue with their handlers, always a crowd pleaser. The Gamey Dog Club, known as an educational and positive training group from Menasha. They've been advancing the cause and welfare of dogs since 1958. The club benefits both members and non-members alike, teaching and educating using positive training methods, making dogs a valued member of the family and their community. I'm laughing at the invisible dog going down the street there.
All right, these are the Zor Mavericks, chartered in Watoma in 1984. It's a colorful unit riding on 1986 red Honda Sprees. Their precise maneuvers delight both the young and old. You got to be careful. You have to know what you're doing here. You could run into each other. They donate to Shriners Hospitals for care and services to kids of any age. The 22 hospitals are dedicated to caring for children in need of any medical attention. The Zor Mavericks, your friends, your neighbors, and they are riding for the kids. But right about now,
I hold my breath
and they
watching
feel
them.
like kids. They look
They're really
like
doing
kids.
fancy maneuvers there. Wow. Right behind them, always showcasing red, white, and blue, MCC proudly displays the American flag design on its concrete mixer barrels every day. They've been a Wisconsin family-operated corporation since 1926, celebrating 93 years of building the future and recycling the past. MCC wishes to thank all military veterans who have served and are serving our country and have fought to keep our freedoms. God bless America. And their concrete mixer is currently stalled because the scooters, they cannot go over the scooters.
And the reason the truck can't move right now is because the Zor Mavericks
Yes,
are
the
still
Mavericks.
having fun right in front of them.
The Mavericks are putting on a show. I'm just amazed. They're going in and out in such tight conditions. They're doing a fantastic job. Another view of the concrete mixer from MCC and Company.
Concrete mixer. Doesn't Culver serve those?
Yes, I think so.
Here comes KinderCare, the early learning center, rolling down the avenue on the KinderCare bus. Families and children alike are enjoying the parade and showing their pride and respect to the men and women who have and continue to fight for our freedom. KinderCare looks forward to this tradition of marching and showing honor to the flag, which, of course, represents our freedoms. KinderCare Early Learning Center.
Coming up behind KinderCare, Century 21 Ace Realty, proud to provide musical entertainment today with the band, the Twisted Chords. It's a cover band comprised of 4 high school students from Hortonville High School. The band plays classic rock, pop rock, and country. They're riding on a decorated trailer. The Twisted Chords are proud to play for all of you throughout the parade, and they are rocking down the avenue. Twisted Chords, presented by Century 21 Ace Realty.
They are good and they are loud.
They are fantastic. High school students from Hortonville.
Remember the DeLorean? Remember John DeLorean? This is a private hobby enthusiast. This DeLorean time machine replica is authentic to the movie Back to the Future. One of the most recognizable cars, the DeLorean time machine, is part of a movie car club called Wisconsin Star Cars. That is a DeLorean time machine.
Owned by Dave Hendricks of Menasha, this 1928 American LaFrance pumper fire truck, once active in the city of Neenah Fire Department until the early 70s. Dave bought the truck in March of '96 with the ambitions of restoring it to its original glory, and boy, has he done it. What a beautiful thing to see in the parade.
Here comes Pierce Manufacturing and the Oshkosh Corporation Company, proud to be the official flag sponsor of this Appleton Flag Day Parade. Pierce has been in business for more than 105 years. They are the leading custom fire apparatus manufacturer in North America. Equipped with unmatched innovation, Pierce is driven to build high-quality products that keep communities safe. Before the parade started today, WHBY and Pierce Manufacturing brought flags to everyone's street side. The truck says the city of Bristol, and I can't quite place where the city of Bristol is.
Celebrating 22 years of partnership between Plexus Corporation and the Appleton Area School District, the NEW Apple Core Robotics team consists of 85 students from all 3 Appleton high schools and Tesla Engineering Charter School. The team robot, Tobor 22, robot spelled backwards, competed in the competition challenge Destination Deep Space in honor of the 50th anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landing. The team returned with numerous awards and accolades for their creation. First robotics team, 93, the NEW Apple Core.
Here come the Appleton East High School Patriot Band, celebrating more than 50 years. They are 200 strong. The proud East Side tradition continues under the direction of interim band director Daniel Kuroga, and the Patriots are performing the Battle Hymn of the Republic as we listen into the sounds of the Appleton East High School Marching Band.
White Striped Seven Nation Army from the Appleton East High School Band. We'll be right back.
We're back with more right after this.